Hello, Roy Bennett for ESCtoday.com. I'm here with this year's UK entrant, Josh Dubovie, and the composers, Pete Waterman, Mike Stock, and Steve Crosby. I get that right, didn't I? Yes, excellent. So, you've been rehearsing again today?
Yep.
After a break of nearly a week. That must be quite tough. Could you find the stage okay?
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, it was really good. I mean, to be honest, I've watched the video back and I've really tried to make sure I get all my steps right. And no, it's really good to be back on the stage.
Excellent. And the sound's okay, and the whole positioning?
Everything's fine. Yeah, I mean, I can't fault the Telenor Arena sound, and I mean, just to be on it is an honour for me. But the guys are really working hard to get everything right.
Excellent. And what's it like working with these guys, legends in their own lunchtimes?
It's a bit hard to talk about. I'll say only nice stuff. No, it's all good. It's been a very positive experience, and I mean, I'm just honoured that I'm part of these guys' history now. You know, to be 200 hits is phenomenal, and now to be working with them is a great honour for me.
Yeah, 200 hits and millions of
500.
How many hits?
Yeah,
I was told 200, so but 500.
200 top tens.
Well,
and millions. And you work with so many fantastic artists. You know, obviously with Kylie and Jason and Donna Summer and Bananarama and Sheila's Wheels and all the rest. What's it like getting back with Mike and writing again?
I think the thing was that we had a purpose, and I think that you've got to have a purpose. And we've talked about it before, and but you've got to have a reason to do it. And this, when the BBC asked me, I thought, well, this was a purpose. It doesn't matter whether we win or we don't win. That's irrelevant. It's just a reason to actually sit down and write a song or work on a song. You know, it's too easy to sort of say, well, where do we go? At least we knew where we were going. So. It was great. It's like getting fit after it's like being an athlete. We've got to get fit again, and I guess that's what this is all part of the process of actually getting used to it again. The long hours and the sweat and the grief.
Once you're fit again, and will you be working together again? More songs with Josh, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, Mike's doing a musical at the moment. But I mean, the great thing is, I think it's a great song. I think it's a start, but I think people might be surprised. I remember, unfortunately, we've been here before. When everybody went, these songs will never work. We can look back now 25 years and we talk about all these hits. But 25 years ago, we were in exactly the same position where we were hawking our songs round to record companies and nobody would play one of them. I mean, we had to invent our own record label to put our own songs out because nobody would give us the break. And here we are back 25 years, really, and we're in exactly the same position. Particularly when you hear some of the negative comments, you go, I don't get this. Nothing changes. If you can, if you've got, if people can criticise and they can come up and write, if Paul McCartney's sitting there and says, I think you two couldn't write your addresses on a piece of bagging lumber, you'd take it from Paul McCartney, wouldn't you? Because it's Paul McCartney. But some guy stands up and says, I think your lyrics are crap. You go, hang on, when did you ever write one? Oh, well, I haven't actually. You go, hang on a minute, you can't criticise until you've done it.
It's a very good point. Can you clear up a slight Eurovision myth for me? Andy Paul, you worked with him in the 80s. Was there a Eurovision connection there at all?
Yeah, he represented Cyprus with a song that we'd written, but he just asked me to write him a song one day, and I didn't know he was going to put it in for Eurovision. And at that time, you weren't really supposed to write for a country that wasn't your origin, So we had pseudonyms.
So Mike's just
what were the pseudonyms? Can you tell us that, or you?
Well, we said that Andy Paul had written it for a start, and a few other little things. No, I can't remember now. It's 26 years ago.
All I can remember is, the boys have been. It was very funny because we were talking about this last night. Actually, I can still remember we did the song up at the studio where they did the Rennie and Renata record, and. Literally, we had enough money. I mean, we had no money. And I went to represent us it was in Luxembourg. And I went and couldn't get a hotel because I couldn't afford it. I had to stop in France and went on the bus every day, and then on the final I got so drunk after I forgot all my clothes and they're still in France somewhere. I mean, you know.
Excellent. Before we go, Josh, do you have a final message for our readers at esctoday.com?
Yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's been supporting, because I literally, everything has been really, the Eurovision bubble has been brilliant and everybody's really having a great time. So please watch tomorrow and please support us, because we're doing our best out here.